Just okay. Good morning, everybody. This is Rahul in yoga practice early in the morning. It's very cold here in Iowa, but the practice has to go on. So let's start the practice. Remember the principles. We're going to be here and now through the hour. Deep breathe into exercises and do both sides of the body equally. Okay? And assume the asana and take some few breaths and you'll be fine. Okay? Let's start with refreshing breathing exercises. Let's first stand on the Tadasana and do deep breath. Okay. Put both your hands up and take a deep breath as you go up, and as you come down, breathe out. Do a few times. Okay? That's about the second one. And the third one, most important, put both hands clasped together under the chin, and as the elbows go up, and take a deep breath. Bend your neck and to the back, and as you come out, breathe out through the mouth, saying the word ah. Okay, that is breathing exercise. And now let's do some leopard exercises for us too. Okay, first put both your hands on the shoulders and taking deep breath, turn the trunk to the left. Breathing out, come to the center. Breathing in, go to the right. Two more times. Okay, so just to wake you up. Okay, and you can put both your hands up and do the spinal twist too. Okay, and backward bend and forward bend. Simple. Okay, and now let's do Tadasana and chair, Garuda, Vajrasana, Chakrasana, all those things. Okay, let's do. Raise your hands to the shoulders and bring them up all the way above your head and stretch to the ceiling. And stretch to the right side. Left foot going into the ground. Come to the center. Stretch the ceiling and lean to the left side. Right foot going in. Come up. Stretch to the ceiling and go back. Let the hands and head and neck fall back. And come to the center and go to the bring your hands all the way to the side of the feet and hold the ground. If you have to bend the knees a little bit, that's fine. And then straighten the knees. Come up. That is Tadasana. Take 3 deep breaths between asanas if you need. And then put both your feet 6 inches apart. Raise your hands and keep the wrists and elbows straight and bending your knees. Come down with a straight back, sitting on an imaginary chair and stay there for 10 breaths. Come up, raise on the toes and sit on an imaginary chair as low as you can and stay there for 5 minutes. And come down, and knees together and go down, sit on an imaginary chair for 5 breaths. Come up, and that is chair, okay? And now let us do some Garuda, okay? Stand on the right leg with the knee locked, left foot comes next to the right foot, and right arm under the left arm, and bend your knees and sit on an imaginary chair for a few breaths. Come up and release. This time on the left foot, knee firmly locked, and right foot comes next to the left foot, and left hand under the right hand. And bend your knees and sit on an imaginary chair for a few breaths. Okay, release, and you're done. Okay. So we did the breathing and standing pose, chair, and eagle pose. Okay. And now let's do the bird pose. Put both your legs apart and raise your hands and turn the palms outward. And as you go back to meet both palms, bend at the back and let the head and neck fall forward and trying to reach the floor. You don't have to reach it, just attempt to reach it. and keep the knees straight. Okay, and go down as much as you can and stay there. Come up and release. So that's the bird pose. Okay. Now come to the wide stance and turn the left foot and the trunk, everything to the left, and hold the left wrist with the right hand, and as you go up with the hands and try to bring the head to the knee. You don't have to go all the way, just touch it. Come up, release the hands and turn the left foot to the front. Now do the right side too. Right foot out, and this time left wrist holding, left hand holding the right wrist and forward to the front. Release and come back to normal. Okay. Now let's do Vajrasana in couple of variations, and we'll do several variations of the Trikonasana. Okay. First, put your left foot forward, okay, and right foot back, and stay like that. Knees are not bent, okay. Raise both your hands up all the way to the ceiling and clasp both hands together. Only the index fingers are straight, rest of them clasping together, and stretch to the ceiling and go back and stay there. Both your hands and head and neck fall back a little bit. Come to the center and come down. Okay? Okay. Now put the right foot forward and left foot back, and now raise the hands. Both all the way up and clasp together. Don't bend the knees, straighten them and go back. Now release and come down. Okay, that's the first variation of the warrior pose. Now let's do the other one. Okay, this time you take a wider stance, left foot coming forward and right foot staying there, and bend the left knee to the front. Okay, right knee straight. Okay, in the back. Okay, now raise both hands to the shoulder level and go up all the way and clasp them together, and again let the hands and head and neck fall back a little bit. And then release the hands to the front and the back, and look to the left palm, left hand that is in the front. Keep the right knee straight and left knee bent and going forward a little bit. Release and come back to normal position. Okay? Now let's do on the right side. Right foot forward, right knee bent, left foot stays back, and see, put both your hands to the side and go up in the air all the way and hold them together and stretch to the ceiling and lean back, both the head and neck and the hands. Keep the left knee straight and right knee as forward as much possible. Release. You can put both your hands like this. Right go to the front, left to the back, and you stare at the right hand. Now release and come back. So that is Vajrasana, right? Now come to the wide stance all the way. Okay. Let's do preliminary exercises for the three corners. Go down the legs with the hands reaching. Just exercise for the lower part of the side of the abdomen. Okay? And now raise your hands and come and meet the left knee with the right and release and come back. Left hand to the right knee. You can do faster too if you want. That's fine. Then put both your hands like a stars and go down. Pulse so that lower back has some stretch. Do it slowly and deliberately, then you will get it. Don't bend the knees. Go down with hands as much as you can. Okay? Right? So preliminaries for the Trikonasana. Let's do simple Trikonasana where you take a wide stance with your legs and then you turn the right leg to the right side and elevate both your hands. Don't bend the knees and come and meet in front of the right knee, the right hand, and the left hand goes up in the air all the way up. And look at the left palm. Straight as much straight as you can, and then as low as you can on the right hand. Now release and come back and bring the right foot forward. Now left foot goes to the left side, right foot stays, and then elevate the hands. This time left hand comes in front of the left knee and right hand goes up in the air. Okay, as low as you can. On the left hand, you can go below the left knee and stay the right hand in the air straight and look at the right palm, turning the head and neck towards it and hold it. That's it. Okay? Those are all preliminaries for the real Trikonasana. Okay? Rest up always between the asanas and remember our principles. Be here and now. Be breathe and do both sides of the body. Okay. Now we're going to do the real Trikonasana where you're going to take it as wide stance as possible with both your legs. And now first turn the right foot towards the right side and right knee bent towards the right side. Okay? And then elevate the both hands and bring in the right below the right knee and left hand goes up into the air straight. Okay? And then comes and meets the left ear. And release and come back. Okay? This time turn the left foot to the left side and left knee bent towards the left and elevate both hands And bring the left hand below the left knee and right hand up. Okay? All the way, as much as you can go. And bring the right hand over the right. Okay? Come up and come to the center. Okay? Okay? That is some of the main asanas that we do. Then let's come to our Vajrasana. Okay? Sit in Vajrasana like this, and you'll be able to sit on your heels, which are wide apart, and sit even in that position where you feel much better. This is used for the digestion and lot of abdominal exercises. People do breathing exercises sitting like this, so which is very good for your legs and for your thighs and also for the abdomen and the back. Okay, so sitting here, and we do a couple of exercises. Let's do Mundukasana. Okay, put both your hands on the top of the gastrium. Take a deep breath and breathing out, come down. Come up. Okay. Now make fist with thumbnail, all the fingers on the top of the thumb, and put on the thumb end towards the epigastrium as you press it down and breathe out, you come down. Come up, and that is something very good for diabetes, I suppose. And raise both your hands all the way up, take the deep breath as they go up. As you breathe out, come down, bending at the back to the front, and both hands come way in front of you. And the forehead goes to the floor. Come up. Rest up. One more. Breathe in and breathe out. Come up. And that's it. Okay? Now, let's do the camel pose. Come up on your knees from the Vajrasana and let the legs and foot stay back, and raise your hand, right hand up, and reach the right foot by going backward like that, and bring the left one also like that, and then let the head and neck fall back as you try to reach the feet with both your hands. Okay, come back. That is Ustrasana, Camel Pose. And now come and sit in Sukhasana, comfortable posture for you. It could be anything. Sukhasana, Padmasana, half lotus, half full lotus, or whatever you please, okay? Or in the chair, whatever is comfortable for you, sit in that, and then let's start our breathing sessions. Okay? Let's start with Vastrika, which is deep inner breathing, holding, and deep breathing out. 7, 4, 8. Abdominal comes out as you take a deep breath. Abdominal goes to the spine as you breathe out. Okay? You have to do this on an empty stomach, so I hope you have not eaten anything before you came to the session. All right, let's start. Okay, that is Vastrika. You can do as many times as you want. If you just do only that, that's good enough. But be comfortable what you do. And you do as many times as possible, but slow, deep breath. Okay? And now let's do shortcut the breathing today because I have some things to do. So I'm going to do the Anulom Vilom and Brahmari and then Omkara. Okay? So Anulom Vilom, let's prepare with both hands at the base of the thumb and use the thumb and ring finger to close alternate nostrils and breathe. Okay, that is Anulom Vilom. Okay, let's do Brahmari. Close both ears with the thumb and put the ring finger on the eyes, rest of the fingers on the face, and close your mouth. Take a deep breath through the nose and blow out with a humming noise through the nose. Okay. Now let's do Avuma Okara. Okay, let's do two now. let's do ma. Okay. Ma. Ma. Okay. Now let's do our dhyana. Let's come into the dhyana mudra and keep our back straight and neck tilted backward a little bit. Take deep breaths through the nose and let it out through the nose. Pay attention to the touch of the air, the noise that it makes as it goes in and out, and also be the observer, watcher, or witness of this movement, and be the witness of the thoughts that come through your mind too. Okay? Just be the watcher, be the witness, and then you are landed in the absolute consciousness, and that is the Brahman, and that is you. That's the purpose of yoga. Okay? To realize who you are. All the exercises for the body, for the prana, they are all just to keep the body healthy so that it can do this exercise. Take a deep breath. Like that, you can realize the mudras and open your eyes. And as I said, I have something to do today, so I'll be leaving early today, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining, and namaste. Okay. So,